Okay, we had a few questions about putting the final touches on Journal Portfolio. I want to go over a couple of things, make sure you see what you need to do. For one thing, all your reflections should be under one article. Looks like some of you are doing a separate article for each reflection. And by the time you do all that, then add your essays, you might be running out of space on Journal Portfolio. It's going to start asking you to upgrade to the Pro version. And we don't want to spend money in this classroom. You've already spent enough on college. You don't need to spend more on this, right? So to keep adding reflections to an article, you just click on that little pencil thing, the editing icon. It'll list the articles that are being displayed. I'm going to want to add things, something to reflections here. And need to put your cursor where you want it. And we're going to add a link. Need to already have the link, saved. So when you get into Google Docs and you make sure you're sharing, kind of avoid this anyone with the link kind of thing. You want anyone on the internet can view. You might have to hit this more sign to go find that. But it should be public on the web. If you want to do edit, that's fine. I'm not going to edit your document, so you might just want to leave it at view. And it'll give you the link. And you want to copy that link. We're done with that. Then you're going to come back into that article where you put in all 6 reflections. You want to create a link, or insert a link, I guess. And you're going to copy that URL from Google. Helps if I spell it right. Reflection number 5. Please click open with a new link. And a new link, that helps a lot with grading. I don't have to hit the back button all the time. And we're going to insert that. There we have reflection number 5. Very important, make sure you save that article. If you go back to view portfolio or something, it won't save it. And then you won't have it up there. Now if we go to the portfolio, and I click on my reflections article, and then there's all 5 reflections linking into Google Docs there. That's what you want to see. If you didn't quite set it up right and you have a bunch of reflections as articles and you're running out of room, you can go to edit the page and you can go over to articles. And you may see some that aren't displaying anymore for whatever reason. Maybe you started an article, when you first did your page and then you didn't get back to it or whatever. But you can click on articles you don't want. For example, if you've put all your reflections as articles, you want to get in there and get that link and delete it and put it in that one article that's going to have all your reflections. But to delete, and what will happen is if you go to your dashboard, I only have 2 articles that are displayed, but it's saying you got 3 up there altogether. It's looking at this right here, and you click on articles. But like this reflections test, I don't need that. I'm going to click on that. I want to delete that article and make some space on my portfolio. Make double sure once you delete it, it goes bye-bye, right? So make double sure it's the one you want to delete and everything. I also don't really want this essay number 1 here. So I'm going to get rid of that. And you can see there's nothing in it anyway. I'm going to delete that article. Takes a second. And if I go to the portfolio, all I have is that one reflections article with all the reflections within that article. And when you start, once you're done with the reflections and you want to start uploading your essays, with the essays, you're going to upload a PDF or image. We're looking for PDF, obviously. I don't have one planned ahead of time. I'll just hit something like reflection number 9. It's in there. That's the article title. It's going to be what's your how you saved your document. And we're going to save that article. And we're going to view that portfolio again. And hopefully yours will say essay 1, essay 2, or self-regulated learner essay, or career essay, or whatever you're putting up there. It doesn't have to be fancy. SA1, SA2, SA3. And eventually, once I get the double-speak essays graded SA4. So you'll have all 6 reflections in one article, and the 4 essays as separate articles. So I can see how you revised them and how you handled the feedback when I graded them. That's the way it should work. It doesn't have to be perfectly like that, but those are the things I want to see. If you've been putting all the reflections as separate entities, you are probably going to run out of space there, right? That's why I want to show you how to delete it. If you want to take a look at somebody's site here, where'd she go? Look at Terry's. She listed her essays and put them all under one article. That's fine. To me, it's a little easier to put them in a separate. But again, all her reflections are in one place. That's what you want to see there. She kind of has hers even looking a little cleaner than mine was going to look. She has all her essays under essays. I should be able to click on those and go to them. That's the way it should look. You can do it like mine, where I'm going to put every essay in as a separate article. You can do it like Terry if you want to, put all the essays under one essay and link into Google Docs. Either one's fine. But hopefully that helps a little bit. If you're still having trouble with Journo Portfolio, let me know. But kind of the trick is, I'll go to edit page, sorry. I want to click on this articles and see what all is in there. It may be showing things that you're not displaying. Your dashboard will tell you as well how many actually you have there. So if it says 10, it's going to start nagging you to upgrade from the free plan. Well, again, we don't want to do that. We're not here to pay money to them. Although, if you like this site and want to put more of your stuff, especially the stuff that you're doing as a student, you may want to invest. In the pro version, where you get a lot more articles and things like that, more pages. But I'm starting to babble a little bit, so I'm going to hush up here. If you have more questions, let me know. But hopefully that helps a little bit, because sometimes if you don't know quite what button to push, Journo Portfolio can get a little frustrating. But if you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.